Murphy's Law, right? I just did a live and it showed that I was cool, calm, and collected as much as I can be. Like, I'm pretty chaotic in general. But guess what? I'm half an hour late for work because I friggin' lost my keys to my car. And obviously, I'm not at home, so I can't get access to my spare key. So I spent 5 minutes with Diego hunting around a camper van and the annex and my friend's house trying to find a key. Can't find the car keys anywhere. No idea. Didn't go out yesterday. I went out to the beach yesterday and then came home. And then I've been home all day yesterday. So it's home somewhere. That's a good thing, right? But do you think I can find it? No. So Diego was actually going to have a chill day and he was going to stay at the camper all day. And then I'm like, hey, can you take me to the house? Because I need to get into the house to get my spare key. So interesting, right? To the house until Tuesday, and the house started to get slide and moved, and then we have no access. Imagine if I'd lost my keys and I couldn't get into my house. Well, I wouldn't have a spare key, would I? And I would have to ring RACQ, and then I'd have to, get a locksmith or something to get a key cut to get into my car. So isn't it interesting how things work, right? I couldn't find my key, and I was like, and I rang my client. I said, hey, I'm going to be half an hour late. I've got to go to the house to get the spare key. Yada, 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 yada. It's like, yeah, no problem. Diego's in like a mood with me. He's like, oh, you've lost your keys. I'm like, oh, for God's sakes, the world is not going to die. I've got a spare key. We'll go to the house. It is what it is. Um, but yeah, don't know where the spare key is. But moral of the story is, I had a list of things I needed to get from the house, and I got them just then, plus the spare key. And I would never have thought about getting my spare key if I just didn't lose my keys. So, interesting realization that, well, things happen for reasons. And I lost my keys, and it gave me a reason to put on a list. You need to get your spare key from your house, Dora. There you go, simple. Thanks for being in the chat, guys. I think it's, oh my God, it's Jordan. Is it Jordan? He's in Uganda at the moment. How are you? I'm only here for a quick second, just to share that things happen for reasons and it's okay. It is not chaotic. It is chaotic, but it's not chaotic. I've lost my keys, my car, in the van, can't find it anywhere. It'll turn up tomorrow, but I had to go back to the house to get my spare key. And technically, we didn't have access to the house. It should have been slid last week. So imagine that, guys. That'd be a really chaotic morning if I couldn't access my car because I don't have the spare key because it's in the house. So I'm laughing because it's funny. It's funny. You've got to laugh, right? Otherwise, you're going to cry. But, you turn the negative into a positive, right? It sucks that I lost my key. I'm half an hour late for work. No one's died. Diego's grumpy. Go, you lost your keys. I'm like, you lose your keys all the time. And you know what I said to him? Do you want to bring your spare key? He goes, no, I won't lose my keys. And when I pick up my keys from where you leave them in the house, I saw his keys. I thought, you know what? I'm going to leave his key there. He didn't want it. Guarantee he's going to lose his keys, and we're not going to be able to access the house. It's a bit cheeky of me. I should have actually kept them, got them, shouldn't I? But he made a point. He goes, no, I won't lose my keys. I went, okay then, we'll leave the key there. So I just wanted to share that with you. More of my little quick update is camper van life is a little chaotic. You lose things very easily. And I learned a lesson. You need to put the keys when you leave, even when you're leaving your house to go on a house sit or something like that, you probably should bring a spare key because you just don't know when you'll lose your car key. I've got to laugh. It's pretty funny. Anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to say. So really not here for a long time or a fast time or a chat. Um, yeah, Jordan is saying something. Jordan, I'd love to catch up with you, but I literally am about to pull up in front of the train station and my client will jump into the car. And it'll just be really, really weird and disrespectful of me to go, just give me a second. Let me just check on my YouTube comments because I'm just a YouTuber and I'm very famous. I'm joking, guys. I snorted. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. Thank you for the update. This is literally an update to myself, really. Note to self, take a spare key when you're going to a house sit or even when you're going away for a couple of, you're traveling around in your car or your camper van, bring a goddamn spare key with you. Because that way, if you lose your keys, like I have, I'm sure I'll find them in the most weirdest place. Well, yeah, you have a backup. Backup to your backup. No, just have one backup. So anyway, I don't know where the key's gone, but it doesn't matter. Sorry, the text is really small when I'm on a horizontal live, and I'm at lights, so that's why I really shouldn't be looking at the phone because if you're concentrating on the road. So actually, just while I'm here, I was curious if it was illegal to be driving the car operating a phone like I am. I'm not touching the phone, and the phone is not on my body. So I rang a police friend of mine and asked her the question, and she said, and she looked up the police radas, unit, verse 3, chapter 5, whatever, and it said that it is illegal to operate a phone while it's on you, like touching your, like in your lap, holding your phone like this, illegal. But what I'm doing right now, apparently, I don't know if it's completely kosher. I've got a that does traffic control. I asked him that question, but apparently it is allowed because you're actually not actually operating the car. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. See ya. Bye.